Hey guys,
Hello.
can you tell us what's coming up this season? Anything you can share?
No, we were never able to answer that question, only because you should know by now that the scripts come out very slowly and they don't tell us a thing. And I think you all have the idea in the entertainment journalism world that we are somehow included in planning and development of a series or whatever. That cannot be further from the truth. We get called up one day in July and asked to come and shoot, and with any luck we'll get a script the night before and we'll go shooting.
Somehow you still know your lines and give great performance.
He's remarkable at that. I have to work at it.
I was saying, I have a burning question here from one of my writers. She is dying to know how you two prepare for scenes with bears.
I watch The Simpsons.
You watch The Simpsons?
That's my favorite show right there.
Oh, I will always wear the shirt on Simpsons Day for Comic-Con.
There is no way to prepare, that I've found out, to prepare for scenes with bear, except to really have the lines solidly, because it's going to be, once you start shooting, it's going to be very distracting. The takes you do with the dog, because then you have two things on your hands. You're trying to play the scene and get the lines right, but you're also wrestling with a wiggly animal that wants to pull you out of frame, or get in your pocket to find scraps of food, all of that. And may I mention, the linings of my beautiful suits are now all powdered with dog treat residue.
When people see him, they say, "Where's Bear?" And they see me, they say, "Where's Finch?"
He's a good dog, though. He's a national champion of obedience dog.
Did he win the world championship?
I haven't heard.
I know he was up for Worlds too.
Well, I just know the fans absolutely love him. I mean, he's got his own Twitter account,
It's surprising.
What do you think the emotional reaction will be when the show comes back to the machine not being where the machine was supposed to be?
It's a great puzzle, a great mystery. And
He's probably in Utah.
a thing very troubling to Mr. Finch, but it's out of his hands now. Well, we don't know. That will be a developing storyline. Mr. Finch doesn't know where the machine is, but he programmed the machine, so he'll have some sense of what the machine is capable of, or what its instincts or inclinations might be. That'll be intriguing. I hope that's one of our big storylines this season.
Do you suspect that they'll have any control over it anymore? Because previously he had built in back doors and things like that to fail-safes to maintain some sort of control. The machine's a little more self-aware, or at least has a sense of self-preservation. Do you think it'll just operate on its own, or will there be any control over it anymore?
Well, Mr. Finch would say, I never have had any control over it since I locked it up and gave it away. I understand its workings. I know what I put in there, but I think all this business of it being sentient or being moving itself around, taking independent action. Somebody said today at the panel, having the capacity to mail itself places. I think that's a new idea to us as viewers and to Mr. Finch as well. It's a cool idea.
How do you like playing off of the new character of Sam as she's going to be a series regular coming up? Since they both have, Sean and her both have the technical background and that. Do you think, but they conflict at the same time? So
I think that's a great piece of foil writing on the part of the writers. That they are, in some sense, mirror images of each other, except coming from different sides of the machine's world. There's lots they can do with it. I mean, doesn't Shaw make him seem more tender? We used to think he was the baddest ass on that show, but now, who are you afraid of now? we know what Mr. Reese will do in a lot of situations. And she's a bit of a loose cannon, a looser. So that's cool that it's a female character, but maybe the most masculine. I don't know.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm not saying anything about your masculinity.